Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to Factorio. That's right. And today is rocket takeoff day, as my throat is all gummed up, and my eyes are barely functional. I don't know what it is. My eyes today are stuck in permanent sleep mode. Now, I don't feel tired at all, but my eyes are super sticky, and they have been all day, and it's like I can barely get them to work half the time. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird, people. But we are going to launch a rocket today. You know it. And that's going to be the awesome part about all this, is that we have been working towards building this base to launching a rocket. And then, of course, once we've done that, we want to look at blueprinting it so as we can then try to do the no spoon achievement. Now, I should push that button too, Max. There you go. So with that, we're going to push the load button, obviously, and we'll be ready to go. Hopefully, I don't know. I wish my eyes were working better today. It's just very quirky. It's very quirky to have very funky eyes, but before we get started, of course, a big shout out to Kryptonics and, of course, all the others that are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Kryptonics subbed yesterday during the live stream, and, of course, a big shout out to all those in chat, as well as everybody who watches later on. I'm very much appreciative of it. And so now, Max, before you forget to push it like the other 5 times, there you go. Look at that. And now I can push the load button, and away we go. Done. So let's have a look at all the things, shall we? I mean, because the base is pretty good. I think it's pretty good shape. You know, like again, this whole design is about doing the no spoon achievement. This is not a true speedrun achievement in terms of, you know, doing it in an hour and a half, right? In fact, we'll talk a little more about speedrunning afterwards, I think is what we'll do. Just because in preparing for our no spoon achievement, I think you've got to actually, you actually have to think a certain way. But let's make sure we've got stuff on us. You know, stuff. And looks like I do have stuff on me. In fact, I even got a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory. Oh man, there's stuff everywhere. And, well, I guess that's not a bad thing, Max. I mean, you know, that's kind of how this works. You have stuff, you put stuff all over the place, and then you take the stuff out. Yeah, but it just seems like I got so much stuff, you know, like I'm feeling very overstuffed. Somehow I'm feeling very stuffed at the moment, and there's just a lot of stuffiness. Well, listen, well, okay, well, first things first, did I just load the wrong file? It's possible. Maybe you did load the wrong file. Well, let's make sure we get the right stuff researched first, I guess. Well, it looks like we've got everything researched that we want, including the rocket silo. You betcha. That's what all the bells and the whistles were for, people. And, of course, that is what we're going to get ready to build today. So let's have a look at the rocket silo in here. And where is the rocket silo? Rocket silo. So obviously we need 1,000 steel. We need 200 engines. Well, you know what? You better start running around looking at this stuff. Because you're going to need stuff, dude. Okay. Well, I know I'm going to need a bunch of brick. And do we got? You know what? Just keep collecting that brick. I think it's 1,000 brick I need. And that's 1,000 right there, by the way. It turns out I have 1,000 right there. But you know what? You just keep collecting that for me, big guy. I'm sure the pipe is the easiest one, and we have enough pipe right there, so I'm not too worried about that. Here, in fact, you can do that, dude. Let's see. What else do you got on you? Well, you got undergrounds. You got stuff. You only got 10 belt. Gee whiz. You know, take a little belt with you, would you? All right, cool. Okay, so you gotta go this way a little bit. Well, you not only do you need a rocket silo, dude, but you need like the 3 ingredients for making the rocket. Yeah, I didn't load the right file. I don't think. No, I didn't. I didn't load the right file, or maybe I did. Ugh. What file is this? I mean, there's 9. Oh, no, I didn't. There's 9C. My bad. My bad. I was going to say, why does everything look so far behind? And I'm like, oh, okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. So let's try again. Oh, yeah, look at that. There we go. That's what I was expecting to see. This I was expecting to see. All right, let's try that again. So, as mentioned last time, we did do the rocket silo. And sure enough, Now we are needing to build a rocket and the stuff to, see, we got the, take that out of your hand. In fact, you're going to come right back up here and do the exact same thing you just did, except that you've got one less box because, I don't know, you lost a box somewheres in your life, dude, and that's just the way it is. What do you got here? That's a battery and some uselessness. Meanwhile, we'll talk about this in a second. So obviously, for this rocket silo, we need a few things. We need, again, 1,000 steel, 200 of them circuit boards, 200 of them electric motors, 100 of them pipe, and 1,000 concrete. Well, let me tell you something. This is the concrete, and we'll turn that on momentarily. In fact, you know what? We should turn that on right now. So I've put in, there's our 1,000 brick. Right there. They're on either side, and we should be good to go. So let's get this all wired up and running so as it can at least do the stuff and the things for me. 1, 2, 3. Take that out and do that. There we go. So that will get that up and running because we need the concrete anyway. So they might as well do whatever it is they're going to do. All right. Meanwhile, let's scooter on down here for a second. Sure enough, there's our pipe. In fact, I have more than enough pipe on me. So we are good for the pipe. That's 2 out of 5. Meanwhile, we also have to check for the 3 ingredients again, because I went to check for the ingredients again. And this is where we're going to come over to oil, and I hope it's here this time. Gosh darn it. Because I did prep work. And we want this stuff to run. All right, so let's actually start here. I did add an extra 4 oil refineries. They're just doing basic oil just to kind of top up our oil supplies. So, of course, that just kind of pushes things where we have enough oil to do this. Rockets. Yeah. Let's get this all up and running because this has to happen now, too. So let's get that done. Let's get this done. That done. Yeah, shove that all out there, dude. We got rocket fuel. And of course it's going to take that rocket fuel and dump it out there and dump it into these boxes, and we're going to love it. There we go. So rocket fuel is happening, and circuits are still running. A few other things are still running, of course. We now need motors. We need 200 of them electric motors. That is not a cheap challenge. That's not electric motors, dude. That's blue science. Okay, yeah, there's a box out here hanging out. How many motors are in here? 200 electric motors. All right, well, we've got those ready to go. That's nice. Did you want to take them and put them in your inventory right now? Sure. Why not? So that's going to take care of them. Let's see. As you can see here, we got lots of all the stuff. What about this? Do you got 200 of these? We sure do. Even though you're not pulling any more of those in right now, that's fine. We're going to turn that around anyway. Turn that frown upside down when we go to do the rockets, for sure. You'll notice here we've now changed our productivities over to efficiency modules because this is what we'll be needing next. And it turns out we'll need 1,000 of these next. Look at that, as we are building the last 50 of them. We need 1,000 of these because that's what it takes to make rockets. You know it. In fact, that's what we're going to be doing over here. We're going to be building what is it, the modules? What do they call them? Yeah, the RCU units. And as you can see there, we need processing units and speed modules. And of course, we got them being pumped into a box as we speak. These guys are done, basically. I could cut these guys off, but whatever. The resources are not hurting. Again, unlike a true speed run where resources are right down to the wire all the time, we don't have such, as you can see here, we don't have such problems. But of course, we'll be pushing that to the limit when we go to do the no spoon challenge. Let's see. All the other science is all very basically quiet. We do have the 4, well, actually made 10, but we do have the 4 required productivity module 3s to go for rockets. So, of course, we get to spend a little less. Let's make sure our other two requirements are underway. So, of course, the rocket fuel is being made. And, of course, we now have... there's 100, 200, 300, 400, and there's like, I don't know, well, there's 400, there's 4 boxes here, 400 each, that's 1,600, I think that's more than enough, I think you only need 1,000, so, and that's without the productivity module 3s, right, I think we only need 700, if that's the case, so we got more than enough of these, they're ready to go. We got more than enough to make these for the RCUs. The rocket fuel is being made as we speak. So we really should go pick up a few items and get ready to make an RCU build. And then, yeah, rocket. Do. Because, yeah, I mean, Def Leppard, you know, great band. 80s and 90s rock, you know. It's just also good. There's just so many good memories there. Okay, do this, and do you think? Well, here, take 100. Take 100, man. Don't be cheap with yourself. And everything else here is running really good. Looks like it's all really running good. We'll check concrete here in a bit. Let's actually go make these RCUs because we got to get these guys pumping, right? Or we'll never get, or there's no sense in me making a rocket silo if we can't even get the pieces made. Okay, so RCU, do. Okay, how about you put this down for a minute, Max, and then let's actually go stare at what makes RCUs because you haven't made them in a long time. Yeah, they're just processing units and speed modules, right? I mean, I make them all the time, right? Like, that's nothing. Sure. I mean, nothing to that. Nothing for me to make that, right? So we go do. In fact, you can probably do this little maneuver. And then coming down this side of things, you could do. Actually, back that off and do. And now. I don't know what am I doing there? Okay. It's fine. He'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see the bugs are still with us. Oh yeah, the bugs haven't left. No, they're still here. They're still having a great time, and still bothering me. Yeah, they have not gone anywhere at all. Why do you keep going to that? What are you doing in this box? Well, you're going to tell it to make the RCUs. Right. My bad. All right, put the power pole down first. There you go. Okay, now you can play with the power pole. Sure. And sure, do that. Now, you're going to make a quick copy of this. Boom. Create the blueprint. And look at that. Look at you being all professional there, Max. Yeah, but you should have taken that stupid rock out of the way. Totally ruined your jive here, dude. There. Boom. Oh, yeah. That's right, people. That's right. Now, you could be like the cool kids and try to ghost this around, but you're not that cool. So... we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way, and we're going to do it like this. There we go. Now, are you going to give these guys some robots and some things to play around with? Well, you probably should. You kind of did this thing where you kind of expected the robots to do the work, but then you kind of just left it alone. Sure. Well, grab these guys. I don't know is there any more robots around here that I can grab? Oh, yeah, sure. It's fine. Now, all right. You got a couple of roboports. How about you stick them over here somewhere so they can build things? Sure. All right. Well, stick one down here. And And listen, stick this one. You know what? You don't need this purple stuff right now, dude. Stick that right there, and like give this guy some power. And then, did you get any robots out of them, or did all the robots fly away? I think all the robots are gone, dude. I think you're gonna have to go get some robots. Gee whiz. Here. Meanwhile, make a box. No, you can't even do that. Why? Because you haven't got any steel. Well, you know what I got right here? Some steel. You know what you should do? You should go check to see if you got some steel. You probably should. All right. Do that. Do this. Okay. Meanwhile, we do have robots. I did have robots. I'm assuming I still got a box full of robots over here somewhere. Yeah, look at that. See, we got robots. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab some robots. And we're going to run back over here. We're going to put down this red box. And I doubt they're in range of each other. You know what? You should take this other box and you should move it up, right? Yeah, you should. And where are you going to put it? As your eyes are trying really hard to focus on the screen because of whatever the heck is going on here in your life. Okay, so just put that right there for a minute, dudes. We're going to take this out, and I'm going to take this out temporarily. And now we can stick this back in. Yeah, stop standing there, dudes. Really? You have no power poles. Okay, that was a bad maneuver. Listen, do that. And grab that. No, you were supposed to grab the box, dude. You were supposed to grab the box. Do that. And put things in the box. All right. Yeah, do that. Do this. You didn't bring enough red. You didn't bring enough reds, dude. You didn't bring enough reds. All right. Well, listen, you're going to have to go. You got to go get stuff. You got to go get stuff, right? Here. Shove robots into this thing. I mean, all your worker drones have already done all the work because you're so slow at it. All right. Well, pick up your own robots. Okay, cool. And now go down here and get a whole bunch more reds and a few other things in your life. All right. Yep, I know. What do you know I'm missing? Yeah, 126 reds, 16 belts, and 20 things. Because you didn't put the things in the box. Well, that's life. Right? Yeah, you didn't put the things in the box. Grab the reds. 51, 50, 2. Sure, you might as well grab all the reds. At least grab a couple blues. You don't need any yellows, so don't even bother grabbing those. Grab some belts. Yep, and that's fine. These guys aren't needing anything else, right? Oh, and telephone poles. Where do you have any wood anywhere? I mean, because wood, that's kind of your problem here, dude. I do have wood down here. I guess I should grab some of that. Meanwhile, you should check your steel supplies. You know why? Because you're going to need a bunch of things. There you go. Yeah, we'll just right-click this to death. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There we go. Steel. Let's move on. Let's move on with that. Well, steel's going out on the line there, dude. That's not good. Well, we have a lot of steel here. How many do you have in there? Well, you have like, I don't know, 600, 700. Oh, you got 1,000 there. Listen, don't put any more steel. No, just stop doing that, would you? Yeah, you too. I need 1,000 steel here, so don't put any out for now. All right, there we go. In fact, you don't need to take any either. Just stop taking. Just stop doing that. There we go. All right. Let's see. Now we got that. All the things. Let's have a look. So we know steel's being made as we speak. All right. Let's go stare at the bugs on the screen for a second. What's going on down here? Listen, you just die already. Is that a broken wall? Are you guys fixing the wall? Or are you not? I don't think you are going to fix the wall. No, you're not going to fix that wall. Oh, well, no. Yep. Okay, he did fix the wall. Good job, dude. Good job. You fixed the wall. Okay. It's pretty intense down there. I mean, the bugs are pretty intense all the time. They know I'm building a rocket. They know what's coming up. Let's get the rest of this stuff down in here in boxes for these guys. Yep, do that, do that. I doubt I need any of those now. 99 things, and it's one of them. There you go. Look at that, guys. Yeah, go do that. Yeah, look at you go, boys. Yeah, there we go. Meanwhile, they're all going to think about that really hard. Let's now get this all up and running, right? First of all, you got to take these out, and no, it's all good in the neighborhood, dude. It's all good in the neighborhood. We're going to run these right down here. And this is where we do this little maneuver. And I do this. I do this little maneuver like that, right? Yes. So there's the reds, or there's the blues, and now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do this little maneuver, and that's going to put them on the other side, and then I guess I didn't need 2 tracks here, did I? That was kind of silly, Max. Well, you may actually need to double up on this then, dude, because yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. But anyway, it's going to be enough to get this started for now, so off you go. This obviously is going to get these up and running, and I need this to come down here. And then I need this kind of do a little side scoot like this, and we'll do some boxes here. Something like this. All right. And put a little thing there like that. Put that like that. And how are you guys doing? Gee whiz, they might actually make it all the way around. I guess these things aren't very fast, right? Like what's the crafting time on them? Yeah, 30 seconds, right? They're not overly fast. So I mean they are kind of they are kind of slow. So I guess these guys, I guess that line is going to be enough to get that all the way around. I mean, we'll find out shortly. Listen, you need to be shoving all the things back out. Shove all the things out, dude. In fact, let me help you get more of them things back out. Because, you know, I probably should have designed that slightly better so as I could have multiple arms coming out of that. But, well, it is what it is. Well, I mean, you could. No, see, like this underground here, this all. It's just going to be easier for you to do this, dude. It's just going to be easier for you to do this little maneuver like that. And let's take half of these and shove them out here like this. And off you go, dude. Yeah, fill that line right up. Yeah, you do that. In fact, I'm still very tempted to try and make this work. You know what? I am going to do it. I am going to make this work. We're going to do this little maneuver, and then we're going to do that and that. Yeah, well, I'll get things out of this box fast enough. Darn it. Yeah, fill that line right up. Oh, yep. You got to do that with this box too, dude. Yeah, you got to come all the way down here. Yeah, come on. Off you go. Yeah, now you're not going to get so lucky on this one. Darn it. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping to. Yeah, but now you got to shove that out there. Okay, and same deal. The same deal applies. In fact, you can actually do this maneuver because they all just kind of merge onto that line. So we can do this, and power pole for you, and then take some of them, take some of these, and shove them out there. Something like that, and then do that. Yeah, shove them all out there. And then, of course, this line should fill right up, and it'll be great. There we go. And then that's going to fill that line up on the other side. All right, so let's go stare at this now. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to happen. Yeah, because you got, I mean, yellow signs, who cares, right? It's done. So this is coming down here. You guys are spitting out, and these guys are still making them, right? Like I didn't cut these guys off. These guys are still making productivity. Is that what I'm making here? Or speed. Yeah, these guys are still making speed modules. So, you know, they're still filling everything out. And yes, it's making its way all the way around. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, fill things. I mean, that's 100 right there. I mean, you know, that's 1/10 of the way. So we are making stuff. Now I can actually focus on making a rocket. So what else do you need to make a rocket, Max? Well, you know, you need a few things. Like what? Well, you got the 200 motors on you. I know you do. Yep. And you get the 100 pipe. You're going to pick up 200 blues while you're up here? Sure. Okay. We'll just walk right on over here. I mean, you have literally a box of way too many. So, if you walk over here, you should be able to pick 2 of these up, no problem. And we walk back this way. Guess what? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10. There's 1,000 of those, which means the only thing you're missing now is concrete. Yeah, concrete. So if we go down here, down the back way, through some of these very dead trees that I've killed off over time. Listen, guys, what do you got? Sure. Can I please have all the concrete? Do the concrete thing. How much concrete was that? Did you give me concrete? That's only 300 concrete, dude. Why is that like that? I was pretty sure like 10 of these would give me 10 of these would give me the concrete numbers I was looking for. Yeah, what do we got going on here, guys? Yeah, like I guess I was supposed to do a Control Shift L something. Listen, my hand just doesn't work like that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 460, which is not enough. So you need more. And well, it turns out I do have more. Listen, you even have I think you even have like a few bricks on you. Here, ditch these bricks. I mean, just throw these out on a line somewhere, right? You don't need those. I mean, this build is only temporary. We're just making 1,000 concrete out of this. So that is going to be the 1,000 concrete for that. We got some extra junk in the inventory. I got so much junk in inventory. Listen, why don't you try and get rid of a little bit of this junk in the inventory? You know, it's really too bad Factorio has never come up with a waste product thing, right? Where you just say, you know what? Throw that in the like garbage. It's just garbage forever. I mean, yes, you know, I understand, you know, you have trash slots and the robots will take it away to unknown places after you put down some storage chests, and that's fine. But it's not true trash, is it? It's somebody's trash, all right. It never disappears. It's definitely somebody's. It's somebody's trash, people. Okay, but that's fine. You got 20 stone on you. Sheesh. Okay. No, guys. Don't stop working. Don't stop working. You know, keep right on going, guys. I think I'm going to need a little bit more. Just a little bit more out of you. Yep. And this, and all right, how much do you got there, dude? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 860. Yeah, so you need a little bit more. I guess it should have been 12. Maybe 12? 12 of these? 40? 40, 40, 10 is only 400. That's really weird. I was sure this was going to hold each of these. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just give me what I need. Just give me what I want. Give me what I need. Yeah. And right now I need your concrete. There you go. That's 1,000. Guess what? You can make one rocket silo. Do that. Okay, guys. I don't care what it is you guys do now. Hang out. Have fun. Do things. Listen. In fact, you're having so much fun, you can go back to doing whatever this was doing before. Very good. Okay. Where are you going to put the rocket silo at? Wow. I guess it really doesn't matter too much. I mean, well, it matters a little bit. And right now it doesn't matter because we can put it wherever we want. If you have the rocket fuel over here, are you making me rocket fuel at all? What's wrong? Oh no! Oh no! 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 You've messed up! You messed up, dude. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You're gonna go right. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna fix it. You'll be fine. Just remember to, just remember that during like the challenge part of this, that you're messing up like this is gonna be bad. What's the problem? Guess what you didn't do? You didn't give them any fluid. You goof. You gotta cut this off. And then you gotta actually run this fluid up this way. You goof. Yes, you do. What's this guy doing? Where's this guy going? I don't think he's going anywhere. Well, okay, he was going here. I just cut him off. So, listen, dudes, we gotta think about this for 5 seconds. All right, listen, take that away. I don't want you doing that anymore. I don't want you doing that anymore. Well, I do want you to kind of do something here, but not all that. Listen, I need you to flip. Yep. Flip. Do that, and then do this. Well, of course you got to be there, and then do that, and then do. There you go, guys. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. Listen. Is that going to put us behind like forever and a day? Well, yeah, probably, because you didn't have this running forever. Now, that's not the end of the world. And you're saying, well, listen, no, you got like all kinds of oil, dude. You got all kinds of oil. You're fine. You're fine. And we have all kinds of oil to process. So as you can see here, we're already up to like 7K, right? These things are processing so hard. Everything's good. It's all good in the neighborhood, right? In fact, I could probably put these back online here shortly, and there'll be more than enough fluid in this tank to handle it. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's already up to like 8. It's literally climbing by the second. These tanks are pretty empty, I will admit. But at the same time, these seem pretty happy. So we're not going to worry about it too much. Like if you stick this back on here, is that really going to cripple anything? I don't think so. I think it's going to be fine. Well, I say that, but, well, I mean, you know what I could do? I could just like only put half of them online. What's that going to do for us? Is that going to be like a stable? Yeah, it kind of plays around the 8.6 mark and still keeps like, because we want to keep burning this because we don't want anything getting jammed up here, right? So that's something I'll keep in mind. I'll make a note of that. And that is making us rocket fuel. Too bad you didn't notice that like 10 minutes ago, Max. Duh. Whatever. Anyway, this now puts us back to the question. Where are you going to put this, Max? Well, you have the rocket fuel being made there. You have low density structures up here. And of course, then at the very far end is where you have the RCUs. So I guess here does make sense, right? 2 out of 3 are here, and then I'll have to like run a line up here in the end for the rocket fuel. So let's back this off a little bit. Let's get down all the things. Yep, there's your there it is. There it is. Don't stand in the way, Max. Yeah, don't stand in the way. All right, we'll put it there. Now, this is where like a lot of people would usually research beacons and all the things, and I'm pretty sure we have beacons ready to go. I mean, I could make beacons, What do I need for actual beacons? Beacons. I'm pretty sure I have them researched. I just gotta find them. Because, you know, it's been a long time since I did any of this stuff. Well, that's all oil, a bunch of chips, a bunch of science. There's your rocket parts. That's not gonna help you. This of course is all like power and stuff, and there's the silo itself, but that's not going to give you what you want, Max. This here is like cars and tanks, the pump, Spidatron. Oh yeah, and the remote control for Spidatron. That's awesome. What does Spidatron actually take to make? He takes efficiency modules, 150 low density structures, 16 rocket control units, 1 raw fish. Okay, I didn't realize Spidatron had a fish brain. Okay, he takes a raw fish. Why? Why does he need a raw fish? A portable fusion reactor, no surprise. 4 legs of exoskeletons, 2 radars. Okay, well that's all really cool, but I don't understand the fish. Okay, but that is not what you were looking for, Max. I was sure I did this. This research. Did I not? I mean, there's only like 6 researches you haven't done here. Like, what have you not done? Refined flammables, destroyer, atomic bombs, and then artillery shells. Like, I'm sure I did all the cool stuff later, whatever the things. But I don't see it there. You know what? It isn't going to matter. It's fine. It's, you know, I mean, at some point in time, you're just going to stick it all in anyway, right? We're going to do this, you know, and then up here we'll put in 5. And down this side we'll put in 5. But that doesn't mean we won't make it efficient, though. It's just going to be as slow as molasses loading it up. So let's come on over here. We'll grab these productivity modules. There we go. You only needed 4 of them, but that's all right. Sanchez, how's it going today, sir? I hope it's good in the neighborhoods. It's all good. We're going to hopefully launch a rocket here soon. How much of these do we got? 480. Oh, yeah, like we got more than enough RCUs going here now, right? There is more than enough RCUs. So that is 1 out of 3, dude. That is 1 out of 3. Yeah, something like that. And low density structures. Where are you guys at? I know you're up here somewhere. There you are. Look at you guys hanging out here. Why do I have them on like half a side of either side? I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. Because you're just going to turn these around now anyway, like this. And you're going to flip this one around like this. And then you're going to take these 2 lines. You're going to do this, and you're going to say, hey, guess what? Output priority is left. Output priority is left. You're going to cut that off, and then we're going to come down here like this. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Thanks, Belt. Are you serious? Are we short undergrounds? Get out of here. Give me an underground, would you? That was so cheesy. Okay, so there is going to be, there is our wonderful low density structures done. What are you guys doing? Listen, all the things. We'll flip this around like this, and then do this. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess. That's the way the song goes. They tell me. So do that, do this, and are you going to do that? Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Do that. Let's go get some rocket fuel. Wow, you have a mega base. No, it's actually, this is actually a very tiny base. This base was specifically designed to do the no spoon challenge here when we try to start doing it next week. So I mean, this base is specifically designed to do that, right? Like, unfortunately, if we try to look at it here on the map, so basically down here is your basic starter stuff, right? So we got starter iron and copper and a starter mall, right? And basically, if this was a mega base would have a mega mall, right? This starter mall is just to handle the challenge, right? And then, of course, here you have your furnaces on the left. We have green circuits, red circuits, then your first three sciences, and then you have motors and robots, and then, of course, along the top you have your final blue circuits, and then, of course, the last two sciences, of course, and then the rocket parts. It's a pretty straightforward base. Nothing too exciting. We should be good to go as soon as I figure out a way to get this rocket fuel over there. I gotta get the rocket fuel over here. It is working now, right, guys? You are working, right, guys? Yes, you are working. How much rocket fuel do you got? 144. That's terrible. But anyway, it is what it is, Max. You did kind of mess it up, so what do you expect? Wow. Man, it didn't figure that one out, did it? And that's because you have no undergrounds left. You know what you should do? Go get undergrounds. All right. You don't have to be mean to me. Well, dude, you need underground. You need stuff. All right. Well, we'll just run on down here. We'll pick these up. You built any trains yet? No. So, of course, the whole challenge here was to build... just to explain this, we wanted to build this base to do the science, right? We needed to we built this base to do the no spoon achievement, right? So we built this base, and then I'm going to blueprint it, and then of course once it's blueprinted and we all kind of have everything ready to go, well then starting probably next week. Well, it should be next week. Next week, what we're going to do is we're going to probably, there's no probably about it. What we're going to try and do is we're going to do the no spoon challenge. Then we're going to come back to this map, and as shown here, we got this, we have a nice little base, but this isn't really a mega base, So what we're going to do is down here, I think, is where we're going to set up our train network, right? So this will be this land mass down here will be where we load and unload trains, where we then try to take that and we'll expand this to be bigger overall. So that is the plan. It's kind of like a 3-phase plan. This was phase 1 to build a base so as we get all the science done. And I could relearn the game, kind of refresh it all in my head. And then phase 2 is us going to be trying to do the no spoon challenge because I really would like to do that challenge. Again, I have all the achievements. I've had them for years, but I'd like to do that challenge again just to kind of prove to myself that, even with my bum hand and, all the craziness, that I can still do that challenge. And then we're actually going to build, I wouldn't call it a mega base, but we're going to build a big base with trains, right? We're going to use some trains and all the things. That is the plan. Okay, so with that, I came down here for undergrounds, dude. You can't be having a mall like this in a mega base, right? Like, you need a real mall that does real things, like real big boy malls and big boy things. But we'll be doing all the big boy stuff. And we can actually have a look at one of my mega bases here at the end. In fact, that's what I'll do. At the very end of the stream, I'll load up one of my bigger bases. I lost one of my bases due to upgrades. I thought I was upgrading them all. I mean, you got to remember, I've had the game since version 0.12, right? And I had tried to keep upgrading the bases as versions had come out, but I must have missed it. Again, like I said, I really didn't play for 2 years, and I must have not upgraded all my maps somewheres. So I'm going to try to backtrack on some of the versions and see if I can't go back and try to do a bunch of funky upgrading and stuff. I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see how it is, right? Meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out how you're going to get this. How are you going to get all this gas out of here? I mean, it would be really nice if I could bring it this way. The only problem with bringing it this way is that there's like no room to bring it this way. Well, there is lots of room, Max. You just choose not to do it this way. But you can do that now. Okay. Well, you don't have to be mean about it. Well, listen. You know, there is ways to get it up there. You just need to do the ways. So do this. There we go. See? You're going to be able to take it that way. It's going to be great. All right. Well, I'll do this. Okay, Mr. Fancy Pants. If you get it over here, what are you going to do with it over here? Well, you're going to do this, and you're going to do that. And then we're just going to kill that little row off right there. I mean, because we don't need those things anymore. And then we can just bring it right through there. All right, then. That sounds like a plan, actually. Sure. So let's get this line down. I'll let this guy. I'll let these guys still keep building up, right? Because rocket fuel is going to be my bottleneck now. I've really messed it up. I really messed it up when I didn't do enough rocket fuel. I mean, I only did 12, and I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to have these running in the background. It's going to be great. Blah blah blah. I had all these dreams and stuff. Do you got any of them speed modules on you there, Max? No? You should go grab some of them and slam them in. How many? Yeah, you should go grab some of them. All right. I mean, they're only level 1 speed modules, but they're better than nothing, and you have extra. So you should do that. All right. Well, we'll work this belt up here, and then after working this belt up here, we'll grab some of them speed modules, and it will be awesome. Okay. All right, so this is going to be the way you're going to take this fuel out, is it? Yeah? And how are you getting it through that mess? Well, that's actually not that hard. It turns out, if you just do this, you can take that all the way through. Do that. Yep. Do that, do that, do that. Yeah, except this takes time, Max. And if you were in the middle of going for the no spoon achievement, this is going to be a terrible idea. Well, I mean, it is, but there's not really much you can do about it, is there? No, not really. I mean, he has to come up here. So maybe during the actual no spoon achievement run, I would actually just carry the rocket fuel up. I mean, I can afford to be lazy here, right? Because, you know, I mean, who cares, right? I mean, I'm just taking it easy just to complete the rocket for today. That being said, though, I would have to put some more focus on it. I would have to put more focus on it when it came time to actually do that. If you do this, yeah. So I would probably what I would do is I would. Whoa! What do we got going on here? Thanks for putting a bunch of crappy stone on my belt. Thanks. Here, can you take the stone off of there, please? Holy smokes! Can you do it a little faster? Yep, there you go. Thanks for putting that stone on there. Did you miss one? Yes, you forgot that one. That's why. Okay, so we're going to do this. And then turn like this and come up like this and then turn this way. And you came up here to grab some of those really cool modules. Right, and then we'll turn it down like this and grab some of them really cool blue modules that you got going on here. Wow, they're all gone, Max. Well, okay, they're not all gone. Well, they're mostly gone. Well, you do have a lot of them, and I mean, you got way too many. You got way too many RCU units now. So you can afford to grab these. So just grab these, would you? There you go. Sure, it's perfectly fine. I mean, well, don't get me wrong, it's going to be great. I mean, it's great for the rocket launch. So go shove some of these in for your crazy things here, for your crazy rocket fuel, and then we can at least get like 800 of that, and then we can start this sucker up. All right. Yeah, because like again. This was supposed to be like, oh yeah, this is all under control, and then I totally messed it up. There you go. Look at that. What does this do? Energy consumption, speed is 20%, speed is, well, I mean, if it makes it 40% faster, I mean, that's only 15 seconds. That's almost, I almost literally doubled that. So what do we got there? There's 316. I need about 750 with the prod 3s in there, so we should be ready in about another 5 or 10 minutes. Let's take a jaunter down to the wall. In fact, I should bring a few robot friends with me. Do I have robot friends on me? I only got 50. You should take a few more of your robot friends with you. We'll take a walk down to the wall just to have a look around to see what the bad guys are doing. We'll also probably pick up a few. We'll pick up a few repair packs. Now, I don't think I need repair packs, and in fact, I'm probably pretty sure I'm okay for robot guys down there. That being said, we'll go down there. We'll pick a few things. Yeah, get rid of some of this junk, dude. Junk. It's all junk. It's all fine though. All right, let's pick up a few repair packs. We'll go down. We'll visit the wall. And then, of course, we'll come back up, we'll launch the rocket, and then I'll load up one of my other bases. How long have I... yeah, so we're in this for an hour. It'll be another 10 or 15 minutes to launch the rocket. But then we'll launch the rocket, and then, like I said, I'll load up one of my other bases there, just to have a look at what we'll do with this base and turning it into more of a mega base style once we try that no spoon achievement. What are you going to do now? Well, you came here for repair packs. You know, these things. And again, I am pretty sure everything is great down there. Last time I checked, I loaded up the game a few hours ago before the stream started and had a quick look at the map. And as far as I know, there's like hundreds of repair packs down here. So, like, these guys aren't hurting, right? I probably should have brought down a few walls if I was going to take anything down here. Walls are probably the thing. Now, this wall here, of course, is leftovers from our previous conquest, and I've just left that wall there as a deterrent. I don't like dismantling walls because you just never know what's going to happen in your life. Like, let's say the bad guys break through this wall down here. Well, if I had taken that wall up there out, well, then they would have free reign to get into my base and destroy it. But see, they would break through here. Let's say they break through here through some miracle, right? You know, they somehow destroy all the laser guns, all the things. And here they come. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Nighttime action, people. We like nighttime action. Oh, look at you being all cranky. Yeah, I seen you being all... That was pretty cranky of you. But no soup for you. Here, have some robots and some repair packs. They actually did use over 200 repair packs. I'm glad I brought some. So, I mean, they have been busy. I will say these guys have been busy down here. And I guess that's a good thing, in a way. I mean, I wish they weren't so busy, but yes, they are busy defending the honor and the glory of Maxville as they are shooting all the lasers and the things. Right, guys? Yeah, like, you guys really did use a lot of repair packs. I'm a little concerned. I am a little concerned now. Is that a thing? Yeah, there we go. In fact, oh, well, you're okay. You'll be all right. So, yeah, the wall is holding out fine. And as you can see, we got lots of defenses going on. Turn pollution off, dudes. Yeah, turn the pollution off so people can see what's going on. So obviously, we are on this mega peninsula now, right? I mean, we own all of this. So we of course built the base up here, and then of course, this of course is where the first wall was, right there. And then we came through there and we took out all the enemy bases down here. That's why you see this crazy electrical line, because we used all of our laser beam power to do that. And so, of course, now that we've got our new defensive position right here, we, of course, are going to... we can take all of this, turn it into a mega base. We can have train unloading and all that stuff down here. I mean, there's all kinds of resources in here anyway. It's not like but we'll have trains just for funs of it, right? We'll do trains. It'll be great. Can you see the base from here, Max? I think so. There's lots of bad guys all over the place. They're very cranky with me now. Whatever. Get over it. So, how's that fuel doing? It is at 444. Well, I mean, it's coming along. Let's just make sure we're not running out of anything. Light oil. Oh, yeah, light oil's in really good shape, actually. Listen, I don't have any robots around. I can't do this really cool maneuver like they can. I know I can't reach. But I don't think there's no robots in that area. So, yeah, it is what it is. I guess I'll just have to remind myself to put it up there when I get there. My only concern is that these all shut down and then we run low of something somewhere, right? You always run low. Anything is bad. Listen, what is your problem? Yes, I know, bad guys, right? The bad guys. We do have some bad guys just off over here too, and they love doing silly things like attacking me all the time. Whatever, dude. Whatever. We'll head on back up. We'll start hooking up that fuel and start letting the rocket ship do its thing. Okay. All right. Yep, there we go. Oh, thanks there, left hand, for magically opening up windows that I don't need you to open up. So, of course, my left hand gets a little twitchy at times and hits random buttons and all the things because that's what it does, right? It's just the way it is. And yep, there we go. Now, is that going to stop them? No. Will these guns possibly stop them? Well, I mean, they are upgrading all the time. I mean, we're into, crazy biter territory and spitter territory now. So at least if them guns slowed them down, I do have a whole box of laser pew-pew turrets that I could slam out really fast, right? That would be the challenge. Yeah, I know. Listen, just repair everything, guys. Just repair everything. It'll be fine. Yep. Turn here. Turn here. Do all the things, and let's get ready to plug these suckers in. Yep. Do that. Do this. Since it looks like you're never going to get the other two boxes done anyway. Do that, and just to get them to both sides. You can do this, and you can do... No, wrong side, dude. Wrong side, dude. Listen, you gotta do it again. Do that. Do this. There you go. We'll double side all the things, and we'll run over here and get this up and running. Okay. Is it becoming dark? Yes, it's becoming dark. All right, I guess you should put a few lights around your rocket then. Sure. That sounds good. Power of the things. And whoop. Yep. Do this. I mean, if you throw enough power poles around anything, it will work, right? I mean, that's just how it works. Yeah, you just throw enough power poles around everything. And if you throw enough lights around it, it'll make it look even better. Sure. If that's what you want to tell yourself. Okay. There we go. There we go. And done. Excellent. Well, at least it's all lit up now. And we should be able to see... Well, I mean, as soon as rocket fuel gets here. Duh. So, yeah, I may actually have to run the rocket fuel up here when it comes time to do this for the No Spoon achievement. It'll probably be faster. I mean, putting in these two lines from these two locations will be fine. But as they are loading up, what I'll do is I'll just run rocket fuel over here and make it happen. start shoving it in manually, because it's got a ways to travel here, right? And this old yellow belt, here it comes. I mean, the yellow belt, right? I mean, you're definitely not breaking any speed record achievements with the yellow belt. Yep. I mean, it's a thing. It's just a thing. Okay, so all the things. Okay, guys. I expect you guys to start doing stuff, right? Rocket progress. All the good things in the neighborhood. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, do that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there, and 1% done. Boom. 1 down, 99 to go. I mean, it's perfectly fine. You know, what's 5 minutes amongst friends, right? So, of course, the prod module 3s are, like I said, I think it saves you like 280, right? So instead of needing 1,000 of these, you only need like 700 and I think it's 720 or something like that. So I think it saves you 280. But the exact math is, you know, gee whiz, the heck with that. I never get it right. You know, so productivity is 10%, right? Speed is down 15. Pollution's way up. But we don't care about pollution anyway. Pollution? Who cares about pollution? Listen, I'm going to hit the save. I'm going to save this as like 010. Just so as I can always come back and review it afterwards. Where are we at? 11%. Holy smokes. Can't believe I got like 21 hours in this map. Now, again, that's not 8 hours, right? So what do? Obviously, to get no spoon achievement, you have to do it in under 8 hours. Well, yes, but I did do a lot of cleanup off camera. Like, I mean, you know, I cleaned up this belt, the belt work. I cleaned up a lot of the furnace stuff, right? You know, some of the experiments that we had going on while we were doing the other streams. And overall, we're just, you know, now it's just about, you know, making it work, right? So that's where our 21 hours has come in. Now, that being said, obviously we got to cut that down by a third. So of course that's why we'll do all the blueprints and stuff. In fact, while this is counting along, let's have a look at the blueprint book. So I have already got another file that I've already made most of the blueprints in. So basically it'll be 00, where of course we start with the mini mall of things, introduction, you know, smelting gets up and running, all the stuff. And then, of course, then we move on to the furnaces, and now, of course, will be first level furnaces. And then, of course, then it comes into green circuits and all the other stuff as we make our way up the science. And then, of course, we put in the belt work. And, yeah, overall, in the end, we end up with a rocket, which is now at 30%. Now, this is where I wish I had put in the whatchamacallit. I still can't remember the name of those things, and I still can't find them to make them. Gosh darn it. Now, does it really matter? No, because you probably don't have the fuel for it anyway. So the rate that these guys are putting out at the moment is probably perfectly fine. I really wish I could remember what the name of those things were. But I don't see them here anywhere. Like, I was pretty sure they were around power, right? But like, there's substations, big electric poles. There's all the train stuff. Yay, trains for later on. That's exactly what we wanted. This is robot stuff. That's the end of the rocket stuff. There's all our sciences, and this is all the fluidics and blah, 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 boring stuff. And then this is all your personal equipments, all the pew-pew weaponry, all the really cool things, but, I was sure I had it researched, dude. I was sure I had it researched. Well, I don't want to be in the research window because, like, that's another thing between speed running. So I guess this is the part where I'll talk about speed running for a second. going for a no spoon achievement, you don't have to be a speed runner, but you got to kind of think like one. You got to think like a speed runner, and if you ever watch speed running in Factorio, it's basically organized chaos, right? You're not worried about you're not 100% worried about ratios. You're not worried about, are things going to get clogged up 15 hours from now? You're not worried about any of that stuff. All you're trying to do is launch a rocket, right? So it doesn't matter if everything's perfect or anything like that. Yes, I am using a lot of ratio stuff, like 2 to 3 for the green circuits and stuff like that. But again, you can kind of you can be more lenient with yourself when it comes to doing that. That being said, obviously when you're doing true speed running, you can be a bit sloppy, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're sloppy as long as you're getting the job done, right? Organized chaos, like literally. The way it works is you're literally building now for what you need 10 minutes from now. And that's the way you totally speed run all the time. Like, you'll see them building something and you'll notice that 10 minutes later, they're using that something that they built 10 minutes earlier. But what they're building is for the next 10 minutes, and that's the way it works. But for the no spoon challenge, of course, because we have 8 hours, we get to be a little more lenient on ourselves, right? Like, you can actually run a bus. You would never have a bus in speed running, right? Okay, you would towards the very end, but that's another whole deal. But like, you would never have like a true line bus like this in a true speed run. This is very inefficient. Buses are usually inefficient altogether, right? The placement of all these furnaces and stuff. This looks great, but chances are you would have this kind of sub-scattered throughout the whole build. Same with science, right? Yes, you do kind of try to keep your science together, but at the same time, if you don't, oh well, that's not the goal anyway. The goal is to just make sure that you can get that you can make things work. So that is kind of that's the difference between no spoon achievement, obviously, and speed running. But speed running definitely gives you a perspective that it's really, it gives you a much better perspective on how to think when you're doing the no spoon challenge. This fuel is getting really short, Max. This line of fuel is getting kind of short. You are at 77%. Are we going to end up at like 95%, and then I'll be waiting for like the last 5% of the fuel that you got coming in? Probably. Because that's your life right there, dude. That's the way it goes. Oh my. It is what it is. Well, we're at 80%. Yup. Yep. Keep going, dude. Keep going. Listen, I got to keep these modules in here because I need every ounce of this. I need every ounce of this fuel to count. So we have lots of RCUs. We have lots of low density structures, but I don't have enough fuel to make this go all the way without these things. So it's going to have to happen. Yeah, that's what's going to happen too. I am literally going to be like 93%, and we're going to be waiting for the last fuel to be crawling up this line. That's just sad. It's just very sad. Darn it. Why couldn't you guys keep up? Why couldn't you keep up? Gosh darn it. Like, yes, I'm going to get a free one here in a second. Yep, 91. Oh, gee. Yeah, like, look at this. Yeah, now we're getting down into the final percentages now. Oh, darn it. Yeah, there's 93. You're going to get 94, then 95. Look at that. We're going to be then the last 3%. The last 3% is going to be out here somewhere, dude. And I mean, it looks pretty dry out here. The last 3%. Yeah, now we're done. Where are we at? Yeah, we're at like 96, 98. Well, I mean, you might have enough to make it. You might have enough to. Yes, you're going to do it, dude. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Yes, push the button. Do it. I want to hear the sound. There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. Yep, there's the sound I was waiting for. Oh, yeah. Boom, baby. That's it. The rocket is ready. You bet. So, with that, let's have a quick look around the map before we do. So, of course, we did all the things. Yes, I should have had that fuel running the entire time. That was very sloppy of me. But basically, RCUs, all done. Low-density structures, looks great. All the science looks good. And, of course, we got all this stuff done, taken care of. The bugs hate me, but that's no big deal. They can hate me all they want. And with that, let's push the launch button. Aw, yeah. Launch away. After 2 years of not playing, we should launch a rocket. Can you run in front of this thing, dude? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. Run, dude. Run. Run. You can do it. Aw, yeah, there it goes. Done. Excellent. So, we got a few other things here, right? So, it took us 21 hours, but like I said, we're going to cut this way back. Wow, darn it. I wanted to see what I think one was like we didn't use solar and a few other things, but that was fine. And of course, that's because I am using one mod, and that is the stretch mod, of course. So as I can stretch farther away for the build, just because I find the stretch distance really short. So with that, let's load up this other map, take a few seconds to gander at it, and then this is where we will be ending all the stuff and the things for today. Is it number 2? No. 1? Nope. Which one is it? Which one of these is it there, Max? There, that one. Push the button on that. Boom, there we go, baby. Now that's a map. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh man, this is hot. You gotta love train stations. You gotta love big belt work. Gotta love big belt work. There's a mall for you. This is a mall, people. Yep. I mean, you've got all the colored belts. You've got all the color inserters. You got all the colored things. It even makes nuclear. I mean, it makes all the things you want and more, right? You've got nuclear out here on the island in 3 Mile Island. You've got all the things, right? There's rocket production. There's low density structures. Of course, we have we can launch a rocket a minute on this map, right? So that's the goal of this map. Here, of course, is all the sciences and all the labs and all the different sciences for all the different things. Each one has its own little island, right? So this actually was pretty cool to build. And as you can see out here in the map section, you can even see what colors they all are, right? So you can see the colors and the different things. Of course, lots of bad guys on this map. They hated me. That's no surprise there, Max. The bugs hate you all the time. But this is the type of. Now, will we build something like this? Yeah, it'll be something like this. Few things are updated, of course, and a few other things will change and nick around. But this is where we'll be building all kinds of the really cool things. As we build lots of trains that go to lots of places to pick up lots of material, because that's what's going on here. And of course, we have all kinds of stops and of course all kinds of bad guys, and that is where we'll be picking that all up. You betcha. So with that, this one wraps up a little early because, hey, I launched a rocket. That was the goal. And all the wonderful stuff. So with that, I am going to end off a little early here, and we'll take it easy. So with that, Sanchez, I'm glad you showed up for a little bit of a visit. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank everybody that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I'm Max. This has been Factorio Speedwalking, because I haven't played in a couple of years, and at the same time, wanted to get back into the game, and we're going to try a no spoon achievement here soon enough. Be sure to watch out for the schedule tomorrow on all the socials. Links are down in the description as I post the weekly schedule on Sundays. And, of course, I post daily for what I'm playing that day. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care.